Oh, the weather outside is warm. The planet is dying. Moin, moin, dear people. Here's Anna, Northern Germany, a survivor, a fighter, a writer, with my morning shirt, with my morning voice. And if you watched my previous videos, this is the continuation. If you didn't watch my previous videos, I'm Anna, I live in Northern Germany, and I have a refugee status here, and yeah, I'm integrating, but I'm also a writer and a fighter, and originally I'm from Russia. And in my previous short videos, I was telling you that I finally got a place for a language course, and yeah, it took some time, but eventually the course is already starting tomorrow. So I decided to take you along a bit for my journey for the first week, how I'm going to take the course, because I'm also curious. I'm excited, but I'm also terrified because I spent quite some time in the comfort of the home of my friend's home. Now my life is changing dramatically, and yeah, I don't know how it will all work out, because it's going to be a very, very intensive course. I will be starting at 9:45 tomorrow, and I'll be finishing at 2. And today I will need to do some back to school stuff. I need to pick my book up. It was €24. It's very expensive to study languages. I used to work as a language teacher, so I know what I'm talking about. I also have to buy a notebook. Crazy. It's like for the first time after years, I don't know. If I miss this studying process, I'm a bit afraid that it will be like at my university. I studied foreign languages, linguistics, and basically we had lots and lots of language and homework. But we'll see. And also, in the end, I will maybe make a video, a short video, if it was all worth it. So yeah, let's go. Ich habe ein Buch zu abholen. Dankeschön. Picked the book up. I was shy to film the process of picking up, but it was nice, and the woman was very happy to see my Beatles t-shirt, because she apparently was on some kind of a concert a month ago. Yeah, Beatles unite. already made it home. Although maybe already is not exactly the correct word, because I spent 2 hours on the bus, well, on the S-Bahn, then on the bus, and it was not like a replacing bus. The replacing bus, because the tracks are being repaired right now, the replacing bus is taking you directly from A to B, and that was just a regular bus, and that bus, as my grandmother calls it, just greeted every street light, basically stopped every 5 seconds, so took quite some time. It was hot, and I already came home, had lunch, made tea, burned myself, and washed my head. Well, first I washed my head, then I burned myself. Nice. But I think I am ready for the course. This is my book. I think I will open it now. And my notebook. If you want to unsubscribe right now, well, you can do that. But yeah, I think constellations are very beautiful. And I think I spotted this notebook very, very long ago and wasn't purchased because, probably because of the prejudice against, like, yeah, this, what it is called even? Yeah, because of the prejudice, like, constellations, they mean astrology. I don't believe in astrology, but I see it, it's dark blue, constellations, sparkles, I take it. And it has like lines, and in Germany it's very hard to find a notebook with lines for some reason, and it even has like bookmark, this ribbon. So yeah, I'm satisfied. And I have a pack of colorful pens, not because they mean something, but because I refuse to write with boring purple, boring standard purple. Yeah, I have problems with my head, but yeah, I guess I am living through my teenage years again. I didn't buy 100% what I needed, not needed, wanted to buy. I wanted to buy this book. I saw it in the video of one of my favorite bloggers, Christian Jones. I like her writing routine videos and other videos, and she said that the book was very disturbing for her and she couldn't finish it, but I thought that for me it would be perfect because I like disturbing books sometimes, although they have a bad impact on my mental health. But yeah, from 14 till 20, I think I was a fan of Stephen King. So it's very hard to impress me by Daphne du Maurier. I hope I pronounce her name correctly. But yeah, I was sure somehow that I would be able to find it in Thalia or somewhere in the bookshop, but so far I didn't, unfortunately. And but yeah, but I saw that the new book by Matt Haig was out already. But I thought that right now, for me, 20 years for the book that I'm not planning to read soon is a bit too much. But in October, possibly, I'm planning to go to the meeting because Matt Haig is having a tour and probably he will drop by in Germany, so probably I will join. So yeah, it's like maybe, I'm not sure yet. And yeah, so far I have like reading a lot of books for me to read. Like my next one is going to be this one, and I think this is my favorite book by Terry Pratchett. I will film a reading vlog or something. Good morning. Can early mornings be even called good? I don't know. I found out actually long ago that it's hard for me to exist before 7:30. Like after 7:30, it's okay. Before, oh, but okay. Now I'm okay. Before, when I got up at 6:30, around that time, I was like that orange cat on Instagram, TikTok, Walter, if you know, like grandma, person, and grumpy pantaloons. That was me. I have a freelancer mindset, you know. I want to sleep reasonable time, at least till 8. But I guess right now I want too much. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll make it. I hope it will be fun and exciting. I'm not motivated. But I am motivated, but I'm not motivated. Morning motivated, you know. I think I will just throw my things into my star, moon, sun bag. And I'll go on the adventure. I'll take a bus, then a bus, then a S-Bahn, then another S-Bahn. It's okay. It's just morning, guys. It's just morning. I think it's normal to feel like this in the morning. Came too early and the door is closed. Or maybe I was too weak to pull or push. I don't know. Know what time they start working. It's already 9. So I'm sitting, hanging out here in some yard. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to arrange times with our transport. You know what happened? I went to the wrong door and I was told that by the person who was going to get into the course. So he didn't even know actually, but he knew and I didn't. Okay, let's normalize being stupid on the first days of something. Still early though. Early and empty. Am I going to be alone? I don't know if I should be happy or sad. It's 12:30. I'm home. I am not supposed to be home. I'm supposed to do my course. I already posted some angry stories on my Instagram, but long story short, what happened? My teacher didn't show up. Very nice, and I also want to comment it here too, because it's a longer video, like with my experience with German course. And essentially, the situation is that people do course, they usually have a group and they do one level, then the next level, and they move together, I guess. And I was new. I am new. I've not done the German course before, and I was given a paper that the course starts today. And I came to school and the course was planned. It was like on the screen with the room, with the time, with the level. And I came to the classroom. The classroom was opened. Dogs. And I spent like almost an hour alone there. And I had to go upstairs to the school, like it's Volkshochschule. It's a huge building. And I had to go upstairs, inquire people like, where is my teacher? What is going on? And they couldn't reach the teacher. And then apparently a lady came to me and said, well, we are very sorry, but they apparently agreed not to have a lesson today, and it was written in the WhatsApp group. I have no idea. I have no idea where this WhatsApp group is. Very nice, very nice. And I don't know, guys, maybe I have high standards to teaching because I'm a teacher myself. And I also had students who came for me for the first time, and I worked for myself. I worked for a school. In the school, we were supposed to send a message before we have a student for the first time, just to say hi and to check in. And yeah, the student can do whatever they want. And your thing is just to write this message, because the first lesson, it's the first impression, and the first impression is so important, because right now I feel so wronged because school was even unaware. How is it even possible? Just feels so unprofessional. We often say that please respect teachers, but teachers, please respect students. It's just not nice. I took one bus, the second bus, S-Bahn, and the same back, and half a day just and I don't have it. And I have other things to do. If, as a teacher, I performed something like this, I would be fired. And I think the school would be pretty right to fire me because of that. And yeah, I just don't understand. Like, in my world picture, world view, it's just impossible, because they could have at least written an email, check in, because I'm a new student, and the teacher knew about me because they get a paper in advance that they get a new student. And yeah, it's just so unpleasant, very unpleasant. And tomorrow I'm supposed to go back there, and I'm a bit curious how the teacher will handle this situation. Or maybe the teacher will just laugh and say, ha ha ha, this happens. Yeah, people perform such weird stuff sometimes.
Ja, du, das Abwischen, das mache ich. Das Abwischen kann ich ja machen.
Hello, dearest people. It's suddenly already Saturday, and I find Friday evenings and Saturdays great. But I know what to expect on Sunday evening. When on Monday morning you have to restart again. Yeah, had 2 crazy days. First it was plus 31 on Thursday, and then the weather started to change, and I had a very bad headache. And on Friday, unfortunately, I couldn't make it for my course because I had an appointment with Ausländerbehörde, and I had to go to the opposite direction, and I went to Ratzeburg, I already showed Ratzeburg in one of my old shorts. And it was raining and I couldn't figure out what kind of bus I should take, so I had to walk 30 minutes from the train station to Ausländerbehörde, and I was drenched. It was raining, it was pouring like crazy. I came to Ausländerbehörde 1 minute before my appointment, drenched, water dripping from my hair. Yeah. And then I had Wohnung visits, and that was my first Wohnung visits. I was invited, and I was very excited. And yeah, I don't know. I think I will get news if I get this flat or not, maybe by Monday. And yeah, I am okay actually. The apartment is great. It's really great, and I allow myself to dream, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it will work out. It's a bit complicated in Germany. Not a bit. But yeah, I live in a small town, so I have hopes. And I think I'll find the flat eventually, but how fast, I don't know. And yeah, the reality is that I'm a refugee and my flat is sponsored by Drop Center. And yeah, it's hard not to be grateful to the German state because they pay for my course, they pay for my German test that I will write in October, they pay for my flat for me to start life. But yeah, I have to find the flat myself. And it's not easy. But I still hope because the flat is great and it's in my town and it's in a very quiet district and it has space and it has a nice kitchen. But yeah, we'll see. And then I was knocked out because I really needed to rest, and I then started to do my writing things. And yeah, what happened a couple of days ago, I filmed this video about my vacation in former DDR. And sometimes it happens that your videos are recommended to people who you don't really want to see as your audience. And I will explain what I mean, because some true Stalin fan came to comments and he started to explain to me that I'm a Nazi because I'm happy about Stalin's death. And yeah, he was really dedicated. He was really, really, really invested into explaining things to me. And yeah, at some point I didn't want to argue anymore. I shouldn't have argued at all. But when he started to tell me, like, yeah, who are the victims of his terror, like Ukrainian nationalists, lords, rich people, and like there's like a huge list of people, and he's like, yeah, so what? Yeah, it's like Stalin's fan at his worst. And when I told my friends that I actually encountered a real Stalin's fan, their their reaction was precisely the same. What? They didn't die out yet? Because I just thought that they literally died with dinosaurs, like Stalin's fans, because I don't know who you should be to support Stalin. Like, you should be banned from Google, as we say in Russia. Like, really, like, how? I don't know. It's just in my head, it's like, it's crazy because my grandmother, my Soviet grandma, my dear Soviet grandma, she was growing up with Stalin. Never has she ever said something like, yeah, Stalin is great. When someone said that Stalin was great, she was very defensive. She was saying, like, you don't know what you're talking about. Her father was an officer and his friends were arrested. And he was about to be arrested too, because like they were waiting for the Black Volga. really like to comfort him, because when a person was arrested for something, it was just literally the matter of one word of mentioning the person to be involved too. And they were really waiting for the black car to appear and to take their father from them forever. And I don't know what kind of mindset you need to have to support that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I I recommend you to study different resources of history, and yeah, and be open-minded, of course. But yeah, okay, so now I have a pile of German homework to do, and I think this morning I have to prioritize that. I feel like back to university, really. Like those times when I had to do piles of homework and I also worked like crazy. Yeah, great times to save money, to leave the country, and then the war started, and my money was just like lost in Russia because of sanctions. Yeah. So on Monday I will try to film something from my course for you to see. I was just a bit shy on Thursday. I think it's okay. I think I want to give it a chance. The teacher is eccentric, as I had already mentioned in one of my shorts. But yeah, I think it's not that bad.
Das ist ein Freitagabend.
Das ist gut.
Ich glaube 20 Uhr oder 19 Uhr.
This train is standing because it's not allowed to enter the station, the central station. And I was kicked out of the S-Bahn because of the same reason. But the walk is nice. I don't walk in Hamburg so often. So dear people, I made it home. By now it's already Tuesday, Tuesday closer to the evening. And it would be a week tomorrow if my first day on the course wasn't fucked up. But yeah, it is what it is, and I think I want to update you shortly. Course is okay, and both teachers are fine. One is eccentric, the second one is like classic teacher, but yeah, they're both fine. I think I will continue to study. It's not easy, it's a lot of information. I hate German cases, I officially say that. About the flats, if anyone wondered, fortunately I didn't get that flat. And yeah, it's of course, searching for a flat is such a humiliating process, because how can you compete with Germans if you're a refugee? I just don't know how. And I applied for 2 more. They're not responding. I think I will continue annoying companies and people, and as my credo in Germany is, if you persist for long enough, maybe something will work out. Or the second credo, if you're not being deported, all the other stuff is solvable. Yeah, I think I will end this vlog, and I think I will cut a lot of stuff for you not to watch it like for too long. And yeah, I'm sitting in my cardigan that I made because I was making a short video about this cardigan. You can also watch. And if you have questions about Germany, about integration, anything, about course, what kind of course I'm attending, and if you're interested in the German course, you can also ask me. I will try to respond ASAP. ASAP. I'm not even sure that it is pronounced like that anymore because I'm very tired. It's fine. Let's stay strong. I wish you an amazing day, evening, week, month, year, and you're wonderful and you're loved. And I am sending you love, love, and peace, peace from Anna of Northern Germany. Tschüss.